Thursday, October 23rd, meeting of the Library Board of Trustees to order. I'm Sarah McManus, trustee.
I am Library Director Electra Branwyn, and this is a legal name change from Amanda St. John.
I'm Kevin LaVore, I'm a trustee.
Sue McClone, trustee. Nancy Giguere, trustee.
All right, thank you all for being here tonight. Don't have any visitors. Consent agenda. We'd like to approve the agenda.
I move to approve the agenda and the payment of bills in the minutes.
Thank you. Yeah.
I would like to make a correction to the minutes of the September 25th meeting. According to the roll call, I was present, but in fact, I was not. In spirit, yes,
But really no. Good catch. Thank you. So we have,
Shall I counter move?
You don't have to. It's just,
motion with the amendment.
yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll second.
All right.
All in favor?
Motion second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. All right, Electra, we have your report, please.
Very good. Just a second. I'm doing secretary too.
You're doing great.
Thanks. Got it. Okay. Let's see. What do I remember it saying, I guess? Here we go. So I have an update for staffing and hiring. AJ Jones, our children's librarian, was able to attend her first Arrowhead Library System Children's Librarians meeting in person, and it's really great to get her connected with her peers throughout the region and also have that insider information of what Arrowhead Library System looks like and all the folks that we coordinate with over there on a regular basis. We're welcoming back to our staff Ann Ward, who worked here for 10 years and is now back as a library clerk. We extended a librarian one position, but it remains open. And we still have open one library clerk position. So that's where we are today. Programs, we had 30 people coming to make colorful coiled baskets with Erica LeMay in this very room. And some of the responses we received is that it feels on par to courses elsewhere in the community, but the barrier of cost is removed. They were so grateful.
That's wonderful.
And several people left interested in pursuing more about basket making. Great. And that was exciting. Then for our Indigenous Peoples Day celebration, sponsored by the Library Friends of Cook County, we had 14 people registered and come to the class with Jeffrey Tibbetts. He talked all about Ojibwe worldview and taught the participants how to carve stone for the first time, many of us. And what am I missing? The very specialness of this program, just like the coiled baskets, is you get that one-on-one attention and coaching and teaching from a master artist and without the cost barrier. There was a group of people who came who are challenged with handwork, and they found this program very satisfying. And they were able to produce a finished product that made them very proud and excited, and they just had such a fantastic time. So those things are happening. Readers and Writers Festival is coming up, and we have our display hosting their titles in the front lobby. As you come in, you'll see them. Those are our updates this month.
Great. Thank you. Any follow-up questions for Electra?
Okay, thanks.
Thanks. Under communications, we have the fund statement. And then we've got some forward-looking time for New business, we need to adopt a calendar for board meetings for 2026. So Electra has put together some dates for us. They all look good to me.
Continues the fourth Thursday.
Continues to work Thursday, which I appreciate. That works
Yeah,
well.
that's great.
Yes, the consistency is really nice.
So I'd move adoption.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion on the board dates?
No.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. And then right below that, we have the holiday closures for the library. Also good to have planned ahead.
I don't have many notes to share this year because of how the holidays landed. I would just note that the 4th of July, Independence Day, 4th of July, so we're a 6-day operation. 4th of July lands on Saturday. Typically, you'll see other departments close on the Friday before that aren't open Saturday. So there's a little bit of decision-making going on here to choose to close on Saturday, the actual holiday, and to provide the community as many hours of visiting the library as possible by staying open on that Thursday, even though operationally speaking, anyone working that day would get holiday pay. And
On the Friday.
on the Friday or the Saturday. So if we were open both days or closed both days, they function as a holiday.
I think being open on Friday is nice.
I think so too. And certainly I would suspect the staff would be happy to actually have the holiday off if many people gather with families and such.
Plus, you're not really going to be turning away a lot of customers. No one expects something to be open on July 4th.
That's right.
But I think a few people might be taken by surprise, like going to the recycling center on the wrong day and it's closed for the holiday. And I didn't think
know.
of that. Yeah.
So I'd move the adoption of the holiday calendar also.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Thank you for putting all those together for us.
Thank you.
The last new business we had was the review of the library performance. Thank you to everyone who submitted comments.
I forgot. I'm sorry. Completely forgot.
So if you've all had a chance to look through this, I don't feel like we need to go through it page by page.
No.
What I wanted to come away from it was, one, was there anything that jumped out at people that they felt like we needed to discuss?
No.
It seemed like a lot of the comments were fairly consistent with things we've already discussed or with the comments made in the document. What I would like to come away with is some goals for 26 for what you would like the board to focus on with its time and energy. So people had some suggestions, but if we could just flesh out a couple kind of top priorities for 26, that would be great.
Well, I think we need to look more at focus area 1 in general.
What's that?
Which was, I have that
What
here.
is that?
Focus area 1, library inspires robust community involvement. And the action items are to survey the community. Have we done that? I don't believe we have.
Not in this strategic plan cycle.
Okay. Request meetings with Grand Portage community
Oh,
leaders.
it's right here. I
Yeah.
got it.
There you go.
Visit classrooms.
Yeah, so we have,
Create a user guide, promote library services, and so on. I think the first one, the survey the community, request meetings with Grand Portage community leaders, those first two, I think are very, very important. I think that establish strategic partnerships with 3 businesses to provide extended service. Maybe we need to think a little bit more about
what that is.
what that is, and what we want to do, what shape it will take. Those are the ones that jump out at me
Mhm.
for the action items in focus area 1. And focus area 2, the action item, and this is my own, shall we say, bias, because I feel very deficient in this area. Provide training for new board members, well, I'm not new, but on their role in capital planning.
When you say capital planning, are you thinking planning for capital expenses or
Well,
significant gifts or?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest.
Okay.
And in finances and so on. But
So finances.
we might
general.
want to take a look at that and see what shape that would be.
Okay.
Or perhaps somebody else would focus on some other action items. And I think focus area 3, we've done
That's been worked on a lot.
most of that. Now, have we looked at a faculty, trustees and staff develop a 10-year plan for the facility? I don't believe we've done that.
No, so we might want to.
And we might, that is important, and we might want to take a look at that. It's really quite foundational. In a sense, well, it's not exactly the plan, but by revising the bylaws and by developing a code of conduct, and that's not exactly it's not precisely a 10-year part of a 10-year plan, but I think it's akin to it, especially the revision of the bylaws.
Have long-term planning for the institution.
Exactly.
Well, let's go back, say, focus area 1, which you brought up right away. A survey of what services people want. Is that something you mentioned, is that, how doable is that? That seems like something we could start in on.
Mhm.
Of course, some of that we have to think about what community do we survey? Do we survey users? Do we survey non-users? And if we survey non-users, how do we find and survey them?
Mhm. But that's certainly something we could start putting on the agenda to start discussing.
Right.
What does that look like?
And the second bullet point sort of folds into that.
Mhm.
Meetings with Grand Portage community leaders.
How soon should we have these things ready to go and be in action?
Well, that's a good question.
Mhm.
I'm just thinking, there's half of us here, so there's half the ideas tonight.
Mhm.
Do you want to continue this discussion of goals and priorities next month?
How do
As
other
well.
people feel about that?
I would certainly appreciate it.
I think
know
so.
Michael and Dave's feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got we're missing 3 people with great ideas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's put this I'll put my notes and put this on November agenda to continue discussing further. And then we can come up with a timeline for 26. That
Okay,
looks,
that sounds manageable.
I'd like to send out just another invitation to anyone who didn't respond.
Oh, good.
So we can,
Get
'cause
more
we have
feedback.
3 responses in this, and it'd be great to get some more.
Mhm.
do you want to pass on our notes to the city? Or do you want to wait until we get more
We'll
feedback?
just do a package, I think.
Okay.
So once the board has decided what the review is and what the goals are, I'll take it to him at that point. And I think their timeline right now is to do something middle of November. And so I don't think we're so far away.
Okay.
We're going to meet early November,
Yeah,
the 20th. It'll come up quick.
that's right.
To be thought about more.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. Appreciate that. Okay, super. Anything else for the good of the order? We are adjourned. Thank you
Thanks.
all so much.
This might be the record.
I know.
That's close.